And we finally have a nice enough day where you can go outside and not be hit with that haze from that wildfire smoke. Let's send it over to Nicole to see what the rest of the day has in store for us.
Oh yeah, much of the area has definitely seen some great improvement out there, and it's looking like we'll continue to see that improvement, but it's going to still be at that slow rate that we've seen it throughout this weekend. So still some lingering haze as we go into your Monday, but really should not affect anybody unless you're in those more sensitive groups. And even after that, it's looking like we should be in the clear by tomorrow evening. Tomorrow's highs looking pretty good too, the lows as well. Actually, some of us getting to that 60-degree mark, so we're starting to see that slow rise in our temperatures throughout this week. 60 degrees when you wake up in the morning to start your week off in La Crosse, 58 in Eau Claire. As we go into our highs, pretty nice out there. Most of the area now returning to the 80s if you haven't yet in the last few days. 82 for your Monday high in La Crosse, 81 in Eau Claire. We'll have a couple more clouds moving throughout the area, but overall it's going to be a pretty nice day. Light winds overall as well, still blowing for the most part out of the south, mainly out of the southeast. Very comparable to what we had today, where it's a little bit noticeable, but that'll help move that haze out of the area as well, blowing close to around 10 miles an hour in the afternoon hours. Not much more than that though. As far as that haze is concerned, once we get to tomorrow afternoon, I know this looks bad, but it's really all staying in the air above us. We're not seeing a lot of it reaching the surface anymore, and that's why likely not going to see a lot of air quality alerts left in the future. Still that haze in the sky though, so maybe a couple extra nice sunrises and sunsets, but as we go into Monday evening and especially into Tuesday, that's when we should be fully in the clear across the entirety of the area. No more haze in the sky, thankfully, because we do have some nice summertime temperatures coming up. Going to stay mild to start, but definitely feeling that warm up as we get towards the end of the week. Your highs for Tuesday, 84 in La Crosse, 82 in Eau Claire. Everybody really getting back to near normal now as we climb back to the mid 80s across the area. For Monday though, again, I mentioned there's some clouds out there, nothing too crazy though. Going to be fairly quiet with winds blowing out of the southeast. As we go into Tuesday, it will be mostly dry, seeing dry conditions in the morning hours, but we could have a couple pop-up isolated showers and thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon and maybe lasting into the very early evening hours. As you can see though, very minimal as far as coverage goes, so it's more likely than not going to be a dry day for Tuesday, but some of us maybe could get a quick shower. Nothing that would really amount to much as far as rain totals would go, and after that really moves out pretty quickly, already done by your Tuesday evening. We do have some more rain chances though coming up as we get throughout the rest of the week, especially overnight. Wednesday and Thursday night looking like the two chances coming up. That is a little bit more probable, but even then only about a 20% chance of those actually making it into the area. Otherwise, once we get to the end of the week and into the weekend, that's when we start to see our rain chances starting to increase a little bit. So that's why we're urging you to get outside this weekend once that haze moved out, because we might have a little bit more of a wet forecast going into next weekend. It's going to be a little bit hot, a little bit humid out there as well, so really trying to savor this last bit of almost fall-like temperatures that we've been having, because by the time we get to Friday, some of us will be climbing into the 90s, and it's going to be humid with that as well, so it's going to feel like summer again.
Yeah, it's been a shame that all this haze was here, because I mean it was
hard,
so nice. The weather, the temperatures were so nice out, but with that haze, it just made it hard to be outside for a long time. Yeah. All right, well, thank you, Nicole.